Hi everyone, it's me, your girl Princess Everywhere Good. If today is your first day, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make egusi soup without no egusi pepper soup. I want to show you guys. Just wash and I will show you guys how to prepare it. It's very delicious. The first thing you have to do, you have to wash your hands. I've already washed my hand, and you have to on the gas. Yeah, now I'm on the gas. There's a little water on it. Put it in the fire. Yeah, the next thing I have to do, I have to use, because I have to show you guys the things I'm going to use today. The things I'm going to use is the starfish. You see it, because I like using boloko, this one to use. And then you see it, I have to use fish, crayfish, I have to use maggi. This is the things that I'm using today. This is called egusi. I have to wash it with water and grind it, and fish and maggi. This is the things I have to use. Cut it now, stop it.
Can't you just go to edit it? Can't you edit this if you're watching?
As I told you guys, the water has boiled. Now I have to add the things that I want to use, the meat I'm going to use. Now I have to wash them. Before you put them inside, you have to wash it. As you can see, washing it with water. I have to wash it. If you can cut it, you can still cut it. Because I don't like the big ones. But once it's done, I can still cut it. Now I have to wash it. You have to wash it with water before you put it on your pot. Let's see. Putting it in my pot now. Putting it inside. Yeah. I've put it inside the pot. I'm adding chicken to it. I've washed the chicken. I have to wash it again. But this is egusi pepper soup, as you can see. I'm adding it to it. After you put on your meat, you have to add a little salt. Look at it, you just add a little salt on it. You see, to boil the meat, just add a little salt. Because today I'm going to use Maggi cube shaking. I have to take 2 from inside to boil the shaking. Now you see, I'm just putting the 2. You have to peel it and put it inside the water so that it can boil together, so that it can have taste. Without adding salt and Maggi, you can't have taste. This is Maggi cube that I just put inside now. I have to boil it for just like, I have to boil it for 5 minutes before the fish will be soft. Now we have to leave it in the pot and boil it. You can still add your onions to it. So you can see I'm adding my onions to it to boil it so that the chicken and the fish will have taste. Now because this thing I'm using is not too strong. I will put it now. I have to cut it. I will cut it because it's big like this. I can't put it in the soup. The next thing I have to do, I have to wash it and cut it and put it aside. Just wash. The meat I've already washed. I have to cut it. I don't like the big ones. Do you see? Just cutting it. Because it's pepper soup, I have to cut the meat just small. Now I finished cutting it. This is the last one. I'm just finished cutting it. The next thing I have here that I have to cut is the fish. Because today I'm using ladyfish. As you can see, do you see the big ladyfish I'm using? It's very nice. And The other fish I'm still using, look at it here, because I like eating fish more than meat now. This is the name of this fish. It's called Isese. This one is ladyfish. This one is called Isese. I want you guys to laugh. Now I have to cut it. Yeah, you have to remove the body. I have to remove this because there is bone on it. You have to cut it. If you want to use it, you have to cut here, because in Africa we used to remove this before we use it to cook. You have to remove it. But this fish, you don't have to put it. If you want to off the gas, if the soup already done, you have to put it. Cut it into 4. Yeah, the lady fish that is here, I have to use scissors to cut the body off. Let me cut it first. I'll come and use scissors to cut it. So I have to wash it very well. This is the lady fish. Lady's fish is too sweet. Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just cutting the fish now. Yeah, I have to use scissors, kitchen scissors, to trim it, to trim the body, the hair, the bone. Don't need the bone here. The lady fish is very nice, but it's very expensive. That's why. I have to cut it off. The bone, I have to remove the bone with scissors because it's too hard. Yeah. As I finish cutting the fish, the next thing I have to do, now, the egusi, I have to wash it and grind it. Just wash. Yeah, the meat is still boiling on the pot. The next thing I have to do is to wash the egusi that I'm using. Look at the egusi that I'm using today. As you can see, it's very native egusi that I'm using. The next thing I have to do, I have to wash it inside the water. Just pour it in the water and wash it, because I'm using machine. You have to wash it so that if there is sand on it, the sand can go off. So you can see, just washing it so that I can grind it very well. That I've wash it. Okay, I've finished washing it. Do you see? Wash it with water. The next thing I have to do, I have to take the machine, open it, water. I have to put water here, and I will put egusi inside water. And I will put egusi inside. You can see, you see it. I have to put the egusi inside the water, inside the machine, so that I can grind it. You put the water in. Because it's water pepper soup that I'm going to do. Sorry for the noise, I have to grind it. White, as you can see, I've ground it. Yeah, I have to pour it here. I have to leave it for some minutes so that the machine will grind it and smooth. Look at it. Now I have to add water to it again and add egusi to it. Because I've already ground pepper. You see, some people use fresh pepper, but me I like using dry pepper because it's pepper soup, egusi, without no oil. Yeah, I have to put everything inside. I can grind it once. Let me just put them because this my machine is very big. Just put everything once so that you can grind it. Yeah, I put everything inside so that I can just grind it so that the sand down. I don't want this sand. That's why I'm just washing it. I don't want, because the food you are eating, your stomach, you have to make it neat. So you can see, put everything inside and grind it. Pause it.
Mom, I'm still.
As you can see, I've finished grinding. The next thing I have to grind, I will show you now. Yeah, look at the egusi that I'm using today. This is the egusi that I'm using today. Did you see it? It's very many. You see it? This one I'm using today. The next thing I have to grind, I told you guys, if you are preparing this soup, you have to be careful because so that you cannot get sand. Me, I don't buy crayfish with sand. Do you see it? Do you see the one that I use? I use the correct one. I use the one without no sand. This is from Africa. Do you see it? It's very nice. No dirty on it. You can pick it. You can just see it. Look at it. Just one without no pepper, without no sand, nothing inside. You have to pick it before you use it. Now I have to grind it. Just pour it in the water and grind it. You have to grind it with water. You see, you can wash it so that the sand can go down. The next thing I have to do, I have to pour a little water inside here to grind it because I need water to grind it. And now I have to pack it, put it here. because it's pepper soup. You have to use many of this to grind it, because so that you can get the taste. With this, you can get the taste. So you can see the down. There is sand. You don't have to. You have to filter it. The down there is. I don't have to put it. Now I have to pour this away. I have to grind the one that is good. Add a little water to it. And grind it. You have ground. I told you guys it's very easy. This one I've ground it. I have to pour it inside the soup. After that, I have to use this. This one in my language, we call it anytime. Yeah, it's very nice. I have to put it inside. Yeah, this is the big fish. You can see I have to pour it inside the egusi soup. It's very nice. The next thing I have to do, my meat I've done in the fire. The meat I've done, I told you guys, as you can see, the meat I've already ready. Have you paused it? I have to. Did you see the body of this thing that I washed? Did you see the cow's thing that I washed? I finished washing it. I have to pour it inside the soup. As you can see, pouring it inside. After you pour it, you leave it for 2 minutes. Okay. After 2 minutes, the next thing you have to pour is your pepper. You see, you have your dry pepper here. You have to pour the dry pepper inside. You have fresh pepper, you can grind it with the egusi. But now I have the dry pepper. This pepper is very hot, so I just add a little pepper. I don't need many pepper on it. Let him hear. Yeah, this is the soup now. The next thing I have to put is the pepper soup ingredients. You see it? This is the pepper soup ingredients that we have already ground. I have to pour it inside because the soup I'm cooking is pepper soup, egusi pepper soup. That is, you have to pour it inside and turn it. Yeah, the prawn that I'm telling you, this one is from Africa, is dry prawn. This one is just the dry one, not fresh one. As you can see, look at it, see I have dry. This is the dry prawn that I have to put inside. Before you put it, you have to roast it. Do you see? You have to roast it inside the water so that no sand, so that it will be clean before you pour it inside. Now I have to pour it inside the pot. I have to roast it and pour it inside. Look at the dry fish that I'm using. Do you see it? This is premium. I'm going to is dry one. I have to put it inside the pot now. The first thing you have to do, you have to cut it, break it, and wash it very well. You have to wash it so that no sand on it. Do you see? For things that is going to stomach, you have to be clean. Put it inside and remove the things you don't need on it. Okay, you have to shake it and remove everything that is not good on it. You see, I put the fish inside. The next thing I have to do is to pour the crayfish that I ground. You see it? I have to pour it inside. Look at the fish. I have not poured the fish because I don't want the fish to break. I'll put it last. Now I have to remove this dry fish that I put because I don't want the fish to break on inside the soup. because once I put the egusi, the fish will break. Now I have to remove it. The next thing I have to put is the egusi. Did you see it? I have to pour it aside. Did you see the egusi soup? This is the egusi soup. But I'm telling you guys, this is the pepper soup. Without no oil. It's very delicious. You don't have to make it thick. You have to make it light. Did you see the fish? I have to put all the fish inside now. That's it. Because the fish I wash inside. Did you see? I wash inside the fish so that it will not be black. I've already washed the fish. Now I have to put the fish so that it will not break. Because once you are turning it, all the fish will break. I've put the fish. I have to leave it for just 2 seconds before I will turn it. As you can see, this is the soup. The next thing I have to pour the fish that I removed because the soup is already done. I have to pour it. As you can see, the fish is inside the soup now. You see everything that I put inside, all the spices I put. This is called egusi pepper soup. It's very light, as you can see. You see it? It's very delicious without no oil. So you can see, do you see it? Everything is already inside. The next thing, did you see the soup that I'll be telling you guys? It's very nice and delicious. This is the egusi pepper soup. Did you see? Did you see my lady fish is inside? Did you see my stuffed fish? Everything is inside the dry fish. It didn't break. You see? Now thank you for watching. I've tasted the soup. It's very very nice. It's me again, your girl Princess Everywhere Good. If today is your first day, subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you subscribe, you'll be blessed. I teach many things. I show guys how to cook, how to preach many things. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all. You are blessed in Jesus' name. I love you. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Bye.